What is good, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? This be your boy Scotty, My Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. Now I'm up early in the morning. It's like what time is it? It's like 10:39 in the morning. I'm up here doing these videos before I go to work, honey. Y'all know when I work late at night, y'all know I got to get up early in the morning, do a couple of videos for y'all, then see y'all later on for the chasing panel and things like that. So that's what I'm here to do right about now. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get down to the get down because this is not a live, this is just a pre-recorded video. So we're gonna go ahead and get down to the get down. Now we about to talk about Wendy Osefo real quick. Okay, that's who we're here to talk about. But not only are we here to talk about Wendy Osefo, we're also here to talk about YouTuber Brooke Ashley, who is one of my dear friends as well. Now, if you guys follow the Brooke Ashley, you guys do know that Brooke has been a supporter of both Wendy Osefo and Candace Dillard Bassett, mainly since season 5. I think during season 5 of Potomac is when I found the Brooke Ashley's videos. And although our opinions differed from each other, I liked her. I love this bougie champagne life, Neiman Marcus type of vibe that she gives. And let me tell y'all, she gives that shit in person. We done hung out before. That's my girl. Okay. I can confidently say that that's a friend of mine. That's my girl. Okay. Um, so I do know that she gets invited to like the Bravo events, the Direct TV events. She gets to mix and mingle with the Housewives Spear, the Summer House people, the Married to Med people, all that good stuff. Okay. So it just continues with what I just said. She's always been an avid supporter of Dr. Wendy. She was caught off guard recently when she saw Dr. Wendy at an event, and Dr. Wendy said that she was mean. Okay. Now, I heard this already. Like, I've already heard the audio of Brooke talking about it. But, of course, she knows that I'm going to talk about this because I told her I was. So, if you haven't heard what she said, we're going to play the audio of what she said. And, of course, I'm going to give you guys my commentary and my honest thoughts. And I'm just going to let you guys know before we even get started. Yes, Brooke is my friend, but I'm not here to give anybody I'm not here to give anybody any biased opinions. This is really what I believe and what I think. Brooke is my friend. I love Dr. Wendy, but just letting y'all know, when y'all hear my opinion, just know that I'm not here to be biased. This is really how I feel. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna play the audio, and I'm not gonna go off screen or nothing. I'm gonna stay right here. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
Now, before we get into this recap, I do have a quick story time that a lot of y'all have been waiting on. Shout out to everybody who was at Kempire's live show where I opened up for him last month. I gave you this tea. And I feel like this story time will go nicely with what we see regarding Wendy and Kiana's friendship. But again, let's get on to the story. So y'all know that I'm always out here in these Bravo streets. I'm always invited to different events, premiere parties, red carpets, the whole nine. This past August, I was invited to the Direct TV summer party, and you had different housewives there. Alexia and Gertie were there. We had Meredith and Lisa, and we had Wendy there from Potomac. So now, again, if you've been watching me for quite some time, you know that every time I've seen Wendy at BravoCon, at different events, it's always been love. She's always complimented me on my channel and how much she appreciates the support that I've shown her throughout the years. But this time things went differently, which took me by surprise. So I walk up to Wendy, say, hey, good to see you. And we're talking about the season. I'm asking her, what should I expect? And she's telling me, giving me a little bit of tea. Stacey's in the hot seat for the majority of this season. And then she goes on to say that Monique actually surprises everybody this season and how we, the viewers, might actually like her. I was surprised about that because you know where I fall when it came to Monique and Candace when season 5 happened, but we're not here to talk about that. Now, mind you, I always bring my mom as a +1. So my mom is standing next to me while this is going on. So again, she's talking to me about the season. Conversation is going well for the most part. We take a picture, me, her, Gertie, and my mom. So we take the picture, everything's all good. And then she says to me, you know, you're mean. So I'm like, you must be talking about the Brooke Ashley from accounting, because surely you're not talking about me, the Brooke Ashley here on YouTube, being mean to you. So y'all know me, I don't bite my tongue, I don't mince words. So I'm just like, wait, what? What do you mean by that? Are you joking? And she's like, no, you're mean. So again, I'm looking around and my mom is in shock because she's like, so I ask again, how have I been mean to you? Can you give me some examples of where you feel like I've been mean? Let me know. Because again, I'm here to provide commentary and some laughs. I'm not here to tear anybody down. I'm respectful. I try to be as fair as possible. You've never heard me call any housewife out of their names. I just give my opinion on what I see for 44 minutes every week, and I keep it at that. So then she says, well, you know, I don't watch your channel anyway. My people watch, and they come back to me and tell me things that you've said, and they're mean. So I just said, wait, what? And in the same cadence as Dwight Eubanks from Atlanta, and who are these fabulous people who watch my channel? Who? Who? And what are your people hearing? Because clearly they need their ears checked if they're saying that I'm bashing you when I'm not doing that. So I was really taken aback by that. We say goodbye to each other. I float around the party, and I just keep that in the back of my head. So because Wendy and I follow each other on Instagram, I slid in her DMs and I say to her, hey, can you give me some clarification on how I've been mean, because I've been supportive of you. Again, let me know where I've offended you, where you would call me mean. Surprise, surprise, there's no response. So the reason in me telling this story is to let you know that if it appears like my support has dropped off when it comes to certain people, that's why. Because if you've been watching me for any length of time, especially Potomac, y'all know I went hard in the paint for Wendy and Candace. On top of that, I think it's funny that I'm so mean, but yet you had a castmate who assaulted you, never apologized to you, and then another castmate said, well, I'm happy that it happened to you because I don't like you. So that wasn't mean, but me commenting on what I see every week is mean, despite me being on your side, rallying around the troops, saying, oh my gosh, it's a double standard, it's this, it's that, but now I'm mean. So going forward, I will be skipping over your scenes then, because I don't want to be mean. I don't want to offend you. And I'm telling you this story not to bash anybody, but to just let you know why I'm not going to be going hard for any of these housewives, especially on Potomac. And let's just get this straight. When you sign up for a reality television show, you open yourself up to be critiqued and talked about. And I don't like how thin-skinned a lot of these housewives are. They think that support means you can never say anything about them. And that's just not how it goes when you're a public person. Obviously, everybody's due respect. Fans should not be able to talk to you crazy. And you do have the right to check viewers if they are saying some crazy stuff, calling you out your name, calling you slurs. Then you have the right to go off. But when we're talking about a general critique from your behavior on a show that you willingly signed up for, you forfeit the right to say, well, you can't talk about me. But I will say this is a valuable lesson on not getting that invested into these shows, because baby, you go hard defending people more than they defend themselves, and then they turn around and call you mean or say they never even wanted your support in the first place. No, ma'am, no, sir. So respectfully, if somebody gets bopped upside the head, popped in the eye, I'm going to say, oh, wow, that's so sad. I'm sorry to see that, and move along. And again, it's no beef. It's no ill will towards anybody. I'm not angry at anybody, but I'm just moving accordingly. But without further ado, let's jump right on into it, because you.
Okay. So that was Brooke. Speaking on her last experience with Dr. Wendy at this event, right? So I'm gonna start off by saying, love Dr. Wendy. Adore my girl Brooke, really do. Um, things like this, right? Things like this is the reason why I'm very careful about getting to know these reality stars. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the reasons why. First of all, to Brooke, I watch your videos and I love them as they are. Just because Dr. Wendy felt like you were mean to her or whatever she said, that does not mean you need to switch up the way you do your videos. Don't skip over her fucking scenes. Skip over her scenes for what? What we skipping for, Brooke? Skip over her scenes for what? So she won't feel offended? She already feel offended at this point. It don't really matter. And she's feeling offended by things that she ain't even seen. She's feeling offended by secondhand information. So why you need to switch up your format and switch up the way you do things to pacify and satisfy somebody else? Fuck that. You get paid to do this. She don't pay you. YouTube pays you. And the people watch you because they like the way you give it up. So I would be disappointed as a viewer and as a friend if you chose to switch up your shit just because Wendy felt some type of way or she felt offended by something. Man, fuck that. They're on reality TV. They knew what they signed up for when they got on this shit. And to be quite honest, just like we put ourselves out there on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like people be talking shit about us all the time on YouTube and we got to deal with it. So why the hell is she feeling some type of way because of some shit that you may have said, some shit that she don't even know if you said or not? Her team told her you were mean. What made you so mean all of a sudden when you've been supporting her from day one? Like taking up for her, defending tooth and nail, Team Wendy since day one. But all of a sudden you mean and all this other stuff. And to be honest, Brooke, I never even would have went in her motherfucking DMs and asked her a motherfucking thing. You want to know why? Because A, she wasn't going to respond no way. 2, she couldn't even tell you why you were mean when you asked it to her face. So she definitely wasn't going to say nothing now. So no, they want people to, sometimes these people want folks to, you know, beg them and run up behind them. You don't have to run up behind nobody. You got your own motion. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. Keep doing your videos the way that you've been doing them. You don't need to change shit. Okay? And if I catch you changing something, you know I'm going to get on this phone and you know I'm going to text you, or better yet, I'm probably going to call your ass and tell you, girl, why you changing your videos? Why you doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that at all. You don't owe nobody shit. You here to give your opinions. Okay, that's just what it is. You're here to give your opinions, and that's it. Like I understand why this interaction probably was disappointing to you. It would have been disappointing to me too. So I'm not gonna sit up here and be on my high horse about a motherfucking thing. This shit would have disappointed the hell out of me as well. Because when you are a fan of someone and you love and you admire people that you see on TV or admire people that you listen to on the radio and things like that, and then when you meet them and then you get this reaction, it kind of ruins how you looked at them or how you perceive them going forward. Like that's just the facts of it all. So I get exactly where you coming from. I ain't never gonna take away your experience. But one thing I don't want you to do, I don't want you to have to feel like you gotta fall in line because a motherfucker offended. Fuck that shit. Like we're not gonna always agree with people that we love. One thing about it and 2 things for certain. I won't say that I have bonds with these people, but just like you know, just like with the whole Dr. Wendy thing with you, like I got my shit like with Candy and I got my shit with Sweet Tea. The only thing about it and 2 things for certain, with Candy, she respected me for just keeping it real. She never got mad with me about dragging her ass when need be. But one thing she did tell me the last time I did see her was, I ain't gonna be on the show this coming up season, so y'all ass can't drag me. And we hollered and we laughed about it. You feel what I'm saying? She know what comes with it. Same thing with Sweet Tea. Although I agree with her most of the time, there were times where I had to probably chin check her and her husband. but she never called me mean or nothing like that. There's some people that are very thin-skinned to the point to where they can't handle it. And it looks like Dr. Wendy is one of those people. So keep your head up. Don't feel bad. You know what I mean? And don't feel like you got to switch nothing up for nobody. The Brooke Ashley is your shit. That shit pays you. You keep doing them the way that you doing them. Don't switch no scenes. Don't do shit. Keep on doing what you got to do. Fuck all that. Don't change nothing. If she offended, she offended. That's her business. Now, moving on to Dr. Wendy. Now, Dr. Wendy, let me tell you something. Now, I like you. I still love you, Dr. Wendy. But it goes back to what I said on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. You do have the tendency to have a dismissive attitude. And I definitely understand why people may look at you as nice, nasty, why people may look at you as dismissive, why people might not like you as a person because of the way or look at you as snobbish, because that's how I looked at you season 5. I didn't like you season 5 when you first came out. So I get why some people might not like you. But one thing about it, I do think that you were dead wrong for the way that you handled the Brooke Ashley situation, because that girl ain't did nothing but ride for you. That girl ain't did nothing but defend you at all costs. She was always Team Wendy all the time. And then you go to her and say, well, I don't watch your channel anyway. My team watches your channel and they tell me what you say. That was like completely dismissive and disrespectful to her. So you gonna call her mean because of something that your team said, and you gave her all these pleasantries. You took a picture with her only to drop a whammy on her to tell her that she's mean. What type of shit is that? This shit crazy. What type of shit is that? For real though. You were dead ass wrong for that, Wendy. And really, I ain't just saying that just because Brooke my friend. I'm saying that in general. You can't force YouTubers to say what you want to say. And see, and like I said, although I got my things with like Candy and Sweet Tea, first of all, neither one of them have paid me for a motherfucking thing. I ain't never got paid, wouldn't even accept it. That's just how it is. I'm not accepting shit. Can't nobody sway me from saying what the fuck I want to say. Okay, that's just one thing. Even with Latrice, I know her for real. She can't even sway me. Amanda, I know her for real. She can't sway me. None of you motherfuckers can sway me. Okay, let's just be clear. None of y'all gonna sway me. Miss Wanda, she can't sway me either. None of you motherfuckers can sway me. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say. If you like me for keeping it real, continue to like me when I keep it real on your ass. Real talk. If you like me because I kept it real, like it when it's time for me to keep it real on you. You not exempt. Just because I like you don't mean you exempt. You're not exempt, baby. You're not. So Wendy, you were foul and fucked up for that. And you can't be pissing off people that support you. Because it's crazy how the show just came out Sunday. Some of us were already kind of on the fence about the Kiana thing. Like, yeah, maybe Kiana could be reaching. Maybe she ain't lying. Maybe you do have a dismissive tone in your voice. That was me on Sunday before Brooke even said this. So for Brooke to say that, it's like, well, she ain't telling no lies. You can't give people one thing and then turn around and give them something else that make you look fake. You can't do that. That don't work. You can't do that. So no, I think that's foul. I think that's fucked up, and I feel like you gotta have thicker skin than that. Oh, you're mean. So what she mean when she was saying shit about the other housewives then, when she was keeping it real on the other housewives, was she mean then, or was she only mean when she kept it real when it came down to you? I'm just saying. Y'all can't pick and choose when motherfuckers keeping it real. So because you gave her a cosign, that means that she's supposed to lay off of your ass? Absolutely not. I'm not laying off of you. My audience will see that I'm being jaded. That's why I don't want to be close to none of y'all motherfuckers, because y'all feel like because y'all gave some of us a cosign, that means that we got to be jaded. We got to lay off of y'all. We got to keep a light on y'all. No, I ain't got to do shit. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all can buy some people. You can't do it with me. And that's just it. It's just that on that, and that's motherfucking it. I don't give a fuck who it is. So, as much as I love me some Dr. Wendy, she was fucked up for that. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell no lies. She was fucked up for that. And Brooke, you ain't do shit wrong. Keep doing your videos the way that you've been doing them. Don't let nobody tell you that you mean and shit and then make you feel like you got to switch up the way you do shit. You ain't got to switch up shit. Keep doing what you doing. Like, fuck all that shit. I wouldn't even allow that shit. I wouldn't even sit up there and allow nobody to make me feel like I got to switch up shit. You ain't got to switch up a motherfucking thing. Keep doing what you doing, girl. Keep doing the shit that your fans like, well, supporters like. Keep on doing it. People, we all watch you because of the way you give it up. Don't change because somebody felt offended. If they felt offended, that's on them. That's their own insecurities and their own problems. So that's it, and that's all, y'all. That's all I got to say. Leave y'all thoughts down below. Let's talk about it. So with that being said, y'all, make sure you guys go and pick up my book. It's called That's Why You're Lonely, and it is available on Kindle and Amazon. So make sure you guys go and pick that up, you guys. All right. I'm still sending out pre-sale books that were signed for you guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated every time I go to the post office. I got a lot to send out. So just know I'm sending them out 4 at a time. So every time I go to the post office, there will be a short on my YouTube page letting the people know in the following cities that their books are on the way. Okay. So with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, y'all, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more probably can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?